Elliott Smith, it's John Frame here from Queer Radio at 4ZZZ. How are
Hi.
you? So, have you been in Australia for long? Is this your first day or so here?
I've been here for about 2 days.
Right.
Yeah.
You're liking it?
Yeah, it's very nice. Very sunny.
About 4-5 years ago, we had Pansy Division in town.
Uh-huh.
In the middle of February, on a day when in Brisbane it was 40 degrees centigrade, so it's about 96 degrees Fahrenheit.
Right.
And they thought it was Christmas. No, it nearly was, but they said compared to back home where it was a degree if you were lucky, like in Illinois. Oh.
Yeah, it's very, very nice out here.
You're playing tomorrow night at the Chelsea here in Brisbane.
Mm-hmm.
And it's called A Brief Introduction. So you haven't played in Australia before?
No,
Uh-huh. And it's you and guitar?
It's, I'm playing with a band from the U.S. called Quasi. They're from Portland, Oregon.
Great.
And I play bass with them, and then they sort of play as my backup band, too.
Excellent. So people have got to get there early and see the entire show.
What's that?
So they're the support act as well.
Right.
Yeah. Fabulous.
Yeah.
So will you be playing some of your bigger guitar-sounding stuff from Heat Miser as well?
We haven't been playing any songs from Heat Miser, but, might play one or something. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
We haven't yet.
So is Heat Miser like past history for you?
Yeah, a long time ago. I
Yep.
mean, we broke up at least 2 years ago, so...
Yeah, they don't last forever.
Yeah.
They were a great band, though. They were being hailed as Oregon's greatest unknown band or greatest quality mid-fi band.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. And certainly the promotion that we had here, the group who were promoting like Cop and Speeder, did a great job, I thought.
Well, that's cool.
With the new album, XO, it doesn't, that significance doesn't ring here. Does it mean something like love from or whatever?
Yeah, it's something that people write at the end of letters. It means like, it's the last thing someone will write before they sign their name in the U.S.
Right.
Sometimes. It means like hugs and kisses.
Yeah. It's a really up album, I thought, especially seeing what I found from some of the Heat Miser lyrics. They were fairly intense and serious.
Yeah, right.
These tend to be a bit more welcoming, perhaps. What I thought, they're really honest, emotive, and intriguing lyrics. And it's beautiful music that's used to present each of the songs.
Right. Well, thanks.
I thought, yeah, especially getting the taste of baritone sax in Question Mark.
Oh, yeah.
It's not often used, is it?
That was pretty funny to do that at the time.
So are you proud of this as your newest album?
I don't know. I mean, I guess so, in as much as I'm proud of any of my records, but I like how it turned out.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
And it's with DreamWorks. Is that the Spielberg connection?
Well, he's one of the people that started DreamWorks. I haven't, met him or anything, but...
Does it give you, more confidence for your musical future knowing that you've got a big label like that behind you now?
No, it's just, there's big labels, just there's more money going here and there, usually not to the band, but I don't know. No, it doesn't make me any more or less confident. It's just the whole business side of things.
Sure.
It has little to do with what I do.
Yep. I think subtlety is a strong point in XO, anyway. The more I've listened to it over the last week, the more I'm appreciating it.
Wow.
But, yeah, lyrically it's a little bit hard to know exactly what you're talking about at times.
Yeah. Well, I don't even know all the time. I don't, there's songs that's not supposed to be like a diary or a speech or anything.
Yeah.
So they're just kind of little pictures made out of words.
Sure. What I get out of, I think the song Independence Day is beautiful. It's one of the nicest songs I've heard anyone do.
That's a pretty positive one.
Yeah, well, it seems to be celebrating, observing somebody's blossoming self-awareness and self-acceptance.
Yeah, that was the...
Yep.
That was the plan, in as much as there was any plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's what I get most out of doing the radio show, like doing queer radio, seeing people actually become self-confident after a year or two.
Right.
Yep, it's good for you.
Yeah.
Were you a big XTC fan?
No, I didn't really know about XTC until a couple years ago,
Right.
but I like them.
It's just
I
like
was a big, Elvis Costello, Beatles, Clash, Pogues type of fan.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I was wondering regarding sexuality, like how has your openness about your queer identity affected your ability to function as an artist?
About my queer identity?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gay. I'm
Well, there you
straight.
go.
Neil from Heat Miser is gay.
Neil Gust.
Yeah.
Well, this is
I
the
might be a
confusion.
lot happier if I was gay, but...
Well, at least you know not to take it as an insult, hey?
Oh, no, I don't take it as an insult at all.
Yeah.
I mean, I lived with Neil for almost 10 years. Maybe that's the misconception. I wasn't his boyfriend, but we lived together.
Fine.
And, no, I mean, almost half of my friends are gay. And, yeah, no, it's not an insult in the least.
Good. Well, it shows how openly your lyrics can be interpreted then.
Well, I'd like to leave it, the more that a song can sort of be inclusive of anyone who wants to involve their imagination in it, the better,
Yep.
I don't have any desire to go around, making songs that only make sense to people who are just like me.
Yep. Well, there should only be one person in the world like that.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so with the performance tomorrow night,
Mm-hmm.
we're expecting it to be like a powerful sound from the introduction, the support band.
Oh, yeah.
A big guitar band.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And what's their name again?
Well, their name is Quasi.
Quasi. Fine.
Yeah.
Yep. And then you'll be doing a lot of the stuff from XO.
Yeah, about half of it is usually from XO, and about half of it is from record before that, Either Or.
Right.
And then sometimes we play a few new songs and a couple old songs, and
Mm-hmm. So how do you handle, like, apparently from what I've read, you are getting hyped and like said to be sort of the best new thing in some circles. Like Peter Gabriel years ago, when he got that sort of response when he put out So, he said, "Oh, like, sure, I'm Flavour of the Month this month, but next month it'll be someone else."
Oh, yeah.
So,
well, it always is. I mean, I don't know. That kind of thing, at first it's kind of a kick, and then it gets kind of weird, and then you just don't think about it anymore. It's kind of... It's all, the product of people trying to look for, or people making some big deal out of something that previously they didn't and they won't later,
Sure.
Kind of totally out of my control, and I don't really think about it much now.
Okay. So what do you think is the most that you've gained out of your work so far?
What's that?
What do you gain most out of your work as a musician?
Well, I don't know if I gain anything from it, really. I just love it. I love playing. I love making up songs, playing for people. I just like how it sounds, So maybe I gain happiness.
Instead of just getting angry.
Well, yeah. It's, or instead of just being bored, It's something to do.
Yep.
Everybody needs something to do.
So what's your favourite song off the new album?
Well, my favorite song of mine is usually whatever is the newest one to me. And all those are pretty old now.
Yeah.
But, so I liked Independence Day.
Okay. Well, I'll make sure we play that tonight for you.
Okay.
And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow night.
Great.
And, like, when you see Neil, you still keep in contact with him?
Yeah, yeah.
If you could send him my regards.
All right.
And, explain to him how easily I confused who was the queer member of the band. It's just Neil apparently was interviewed by by telephone here 4 years ago.
Oh.
And Kylie, when she spoke to him, said, so what sort of music do you play? And he said, oh, well, we're called queercore.
Yeah.
Perhaps. And she said, oh, and why's that? And he said, "Oh, because I'm queer."
Yeah. Yeah, we were called a queercore band for a while, or by some people. I mean, which is fine. It's just that all the names for things that people make just kind of like, oh, that's what you want to call it, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, that was cool. That was fine. It's better than being called like, I don't know,
redneck
band. But I think, to Neil it was mostly just rock.
Yep.
But lyrically, there was a lot of kind of personal politics, especially in his lyrics.
Yeah, well, I love songs like Flame and Busted Lip, especially off Cop and Speedo.
Yeah.
Yep. Really powerful stuff. It's been a pleasure talking to you, Elliott, and I'll see you tomorrow night.
All right, great.
You have a great time.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.